You promised these children Krabby the Clown, but all I saw out there was Chibi the Cheapskate!
I swear to God, bro, Megamind 2 has got to be the worst goddamn animated movie I've ever seen in my life, okay? Now look, I'm a little biased, alright? Because I'm a huge Megamind fan. It's like my favorite animated movie of all time. It's got an amazing original story, top-tier actors in the cast, and the animation itself, whew, fantastic. Take that all away and you get this piece of shit. Dude. What the f*** happened to Megamind 2? We had to wait like 14 years for a sequel just to end up with some Cocomelon, Walmart DVD bin, Megamind fucking Temu looking ass movie. The second the trailer dropped, it's like everyone around the world set aside their differences just to collectively shit on this movie. From its awful animation to its terrible voice acting.
It's a prank, bro!
Not a single actor from the original came back to this shit. That in itself should tell you something. Look, as much as I love the first one, I had no plans to see Megamind 2. To me, it looked like just another one of those shitty sequels that's not really a sequel because it has no attachment to the original. But that was until I found out that the original writers of Megamind 1 wrote Megamind 2, which meant that if there's even a slight chance that this movie wasn't utter garbage, it would be because of them. I mean, I'm sure these boys still got some of the songs. No! This movie fucking sucks! So strap in, grab your popcorn, because I'm gonna make you suffer through this entire train wreck of a movie. But first, thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. Surfshark is a virtual private network that swaps the location of your device to anywhere in the world. With over 3,200 servers in over 100 countries, you can use it to access all types of movies and shows not available in your location. Like the good Megamind movie. It's not currently streaming in the US, but by using Surfshark, I can switch my location to Canada and watch it on Paramount+. Seriously, it's that easy and works on any device. But not only that, Surfshark also keeps you safe by encrypting any information sent between your device and the internet, ensuring that your personal data is protected from big companies or cyber criminals. Look, you probably didn't know this, but hackers can literally collect all types of data like your IP address and bank information just through public Wi-Fi. But not if you use Surfshark, because your data will be masked and protected wherever you go. You can use my code JustMeHabibi to get an extra 3 months free when you sign up. And Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's literally no risk in trying it out. Go to surfshark.deal/JustMeHabibi or click the link in the description below. So the movie starts with an atrociously animated Megamind giving a quick recap of the first movie. So, spoilers for that. Megamind is a genius supervillain who has a rival named Metro Man, a love interest Roxanne, and a sidekick named Minion. Megamind finally defeats Metro Man, and while happy at first, quickly realizes he now has zero purpose in life. So to fix that, Megamind creates a new superhero by giving somebody else Metro Man's powers. The only problem being that the guy who gets it, Titan, is a loser incel who becomes an even worse villain than Megamind could ever be. Megamind decides to become a hero, beats Titan, gets revered as a savior, and ends up with Roxanne. So after this little history lesson, the animation quality goes back to shit just in time to start the movie, which begins with 3 dudes in fish costumes called the Go Fish Gang, breaking and entering into Megamind's lair so that they can steal a fish.
This little baby's gonna be worth a fortune in the black fish market.
Which I assume is just like the real black market, but instead of selling crack, these motherfuckers just sell seafood. Also, why do they look so weird, bro? I get the animation is terrible, but damn, you're telling me this is supposed to be a gang? These guys right here? Did they rob a party city before this? These outfits are lame as hell. They're not intimidating at all. Their leader is literally the 4'2" motherfucker from Home Alone. But then the gang is swarmed by an army of drones, controlled by none other than Megamind and Minion. Oh, I'm sorry, Chum. They changed Minion's name to Old Chum for some reason. Megamind and Chum have been the heroes of Metrocity for just 2 days since the first movie. Keep that in mind. After they trade insults for a bit, the midget of the fish gang throws a saw at Megamind's shark tank, causing it to escape. Megamind's able to use his dehydration gun to turn the shark into a cube in what is possibly the greatest animation I've ever seen in my life.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Using the shark as a distraction, the gang runs away with the fish, but Megamind's able to trap them in a laser cage, which doesn't work, and they escape yet again. The fish gang gets inside a fish tank and attempt to run over Megamind in the middle of the street. So Megamind throws that cube he made through the tank, jumps on top, and rehydrates the shark from the inside. But this causes the tank to lose control and head straight toward a dumbass parent taking way too long to move her fucking kids off the road. So then Megamind has to use his portal gun to move the tank back inside his lair, trapping the Go Fish gang and saving everyone. The gang gets arrested, and Megamind receives a key to the city. And to be honest, this is about as exciting as the movie's gonna get with a budget of like $7 and a pack of Doritos. We are 6 minutes in, and the movie only gets worse. Roxanne is on the scene covering Megamind's ceremony, but is unhappy because she feels like all she does is report on other people's accomplishments. You know, being a reporter, you tend to do that. She is then interrupted by an annoying-ass Megamind stan, who is unfortunately one of the main characters in this film.
And you are?
Keiko Morita, president of Megamind's #1 streaming online fan club Megawatch, covering all things blue and super heroic in Metro City.
Okay.
After hearing about Roxanne's midlife crisis, the annoying-ass Megamind stan tells her that she could be more than a reporter and should start a girl boss side hustle just like her. Back on stage, we see Megamind giving a speech where he acts like a fucking douchebag to Chum, to the point where Chum tells Roxanne that he doesn't feel appreciated. Then Megamind meets the annoying-ass stan, who's there to glaze his every move.
I'm Keiko Morita, president of your fan club. I'm also your new social media manager, streaming content creator, and the disguise generator, threatening the city of who they heroic Megamind is.
She also asks Megamind to train her to be a crime fighter, but he declines and gives her a grenade instead. And then everyone leaves. Just like that. But Chum takes this opportunity alone to use Roxanne's advice of being open and honest about his feelings straight to Megamind. You know, his best friend.
I'm trying to ask, Chum wants a promotion. He wants to be your sidekick.
Sidekick?
To which Megamind tells him to fuck off. Okay, this part particularly pisses me off, because in Megamind 1, Megamind goes from an evil douche who loses his best friend to an empathetic hero that rekindles that friendship and becomes a genuinely good person. The whole point of the first movie is Megamind's character development. Now, remember, this movie is 2 days after the first one, so to see them not only rehash the same plot from Megamind 1, but also make him an even bigger douchebag than before, defeats the whole purpose of why he's even a hero in the first place. Also, Roxanne being fed up with reporting after that literally being her passion 2 days ago doesn't make sense either. Now, you're probably thinking, Habibi, this is just a low-budget kids movie. It's not that deep. You can stop soying out about it. They said it was a sequel, so fuck you. Next, we cut to a prison housing the main villains of the movie, the Doom Syndicate. There's Lady Doppler, who controls weather, Peer Pressure, who's a mime hypnotist, Lord Nighty Night lurks in the shadows, and Behemoth is a generic lava rock monster. These guys happen to be Megamind's old supervillain team, and when they see a ceremony on TV, they think he's taken over the city, so they break out of prison to join him. Inside the car, contemplating her career, Roxanne gets an urgent emergency call from Megamind.
Come to the lair immediately. My very life may depend on it.
So she rushes to his lair, only to find out that the so-called life-threatening emergency was Megamind struggling to use a toaster.
Toaster pastry refuses to toast!
Which, believe it or not, is actually very important to the plot, because here we find out that Megamind is a fucking moron. Anyway, the Doom Syndicate shows up out of nowhere. Megamind starts freaking out, but it turns out that they're happy to see him because they still think he's evil. Roxanne, on the other hand, raises some eyebrows. She's got a history of reporting about these supervillains. So Megamind has to convince Roxanne to pretend that they're a couple in order to play along with this low facade. I thought they already were a couple, considering that they fall in love at the end of the first movie, but who gives a fuck at this point? Roxanne and Megamind hate each other. Consistency my ass. So then Roxanne learns that the Doom Syndicate was waiting in prison until Megamind took over the city, all part of some mysterious plan Megamind promised called Phase 2. Meanwhile, Chum gets a job scrubbing shit out of toilets. Back in the city with no pedestrians, Megamind witnesses the Doom Syndicate destroying everything in sight because they're evil, and that's what evil people do. I really appreciate just how lifeless the city is, by the way. It looks like a goddamn Gmod map. The annoying-ass Megamind stan appears in the midst of all the chaos and sadly doesn't get crushed to death by a building, as Megamind acts just in time to save her. He explains that he's only pretending to be evil until he can take out the Doom Syndicate, to which the annoying-ass Megamind stan offers to help. But of course, being the hero that Megamind is, he tells her to fuck off. So the Doom Syndicate finds a bank and wants Megamind to rob it like he did in the good old days. He doesn't want to do it, but he's got no choice. Inside, everyone in the bank is happy to see Megamind, which only confuses the Doom Syndicate, forcing Megamind to pull his gun out and scare the shit out of the bank workers. But once again, conveniently out of nowhere, the annoying-ass Megamind stan appears and convinces the bank that this is just an emergency drill, to which they happily play pretend and fool the Doom Syndicate. Roxanne is at the mayor's office to reassure him that Megamind will take care of the Doom Syndicate and that he has nothing to worry about. The mayor, played by Sonic the Hedgehog, is very stupid, way uglier than before, and has irritable bowel syndrome.
I can't open my tummy medicine!
Back at home, Megamind lays in bed all alone, missing his old pal Chum. He tries to fall asleep, but is quickly woken up by a dance party happening downstairs. It turns out that the Doom Syndicate has brought every criminal and monstrosity to this little party, which could only mean that, oh my god, the Go Fish Gang! Just the concept of this scene is so mind-numbingly stupid. So, the Go Fish Gang is here to party, but they see Megamind. When they're about to snitch that, hey, Megamind's a hero, he turns up the music and starts dancing to divert everyone's attention. The music is too loud for the midget to get noticed, so he comes up with a genius plan to go after Megamind solo, while his boys head to the microphone and snitch over the speakers. Megamind beats the midget in a dance-off and tricks him into getting dehydrated. Just as the other two gangbangers get to the microphone, Megamind ricochets his dehydrator off a disco ball and turns the both of them into cubes. It was at this point I realized that nothing is happening in this movie at all. You can take this entire scene out and it wouldn't make a difference because there's no reason for it. It serves no purpose other than to make the movie longer than it should be. You know how in good movies there's an intent behind every frame of animation being meticulously pieced together? Even movies that have subpar animation and low budgets have told coherent stories with the limited resources they have. But there's no fucking soul behind any of this. It's just flat, dry scene after flat, dry scene. Shit happens just because. The next morning, Roxanne finds Megamind hungover and still clueless about what to do with the Doom Syndicate. And speak of the devil, they're back. They want to start Phase 2, but once again, Roxanne has no idea what the fuck Phase 2 is, so Megamind explains that Phase 2 is a plan to take Monstrosity and push it somewhere else, aka the moon. They want to use the rockets to shoot Monstrosity to the moon. I know, it's a stupid plan, but again, Megamind's a dipshit in this, so it makes sense to me. But then Roxanne's all like, this is ridiculous. There's no way you can build rockets under the city. That's impossible. Oh my god, Megamind already did it. But Megamind temporarily halts the Doom Syndicate by pretending not to know the codes for the launch room, and Lady Doppler is all like, I don't believe you. You're smart. But he keeps stalling, so he gives an ultimatum where either Megamind launches the rocket by the end of the day, or they destroy the city. After they leave, Roxanne begs Megamind to take back Chum. He goes to visit Chum at his job, which no longer looks like a complete shithole. It's bright, populated, and even has reservations. As a matter of fact, it's so exclusive that Megamind can't even get in. That is, until the annoying-ass Megamind stan shows up again! She flexes her TikTok clout and scares off the security lady with a cockroach. Megamind goes inside, and we see Chum is no longer cleaning shit out of toilets and is responsible for completely revitalizing the diner. While Megamind is initially there to apologize, he gets jealous of Chum actually being respected by his boss and decides to leave. Not without being a douche yet again.
Besides, it's nothing I can't not handle on my own.
Kill yourself!
Back at the lair, the Doom Syndicate is waiting for Megamind to begin Phase 2. Megamind's all like, yeah, let's do it, but let me take a quick picture, which turns out to be bait to trap the Doom Syndicate in the same laser cage we saw at the beginning of the movie. Whoa, what a callback. But remember, Megamind's a dumb fuck, so it doesn't work. And speaking of callbacks, Megamind's forehead is sweating so goddamn hard that it drips all the way down to his belt and frees the Go Fish Gang. Because remember, they're in the movie. With nowhere to run, the Doom Syndicate beat Megamind's ass. He gets ragdolled around by everybody until Lady Doppler throws him onto his special chair. Surrounded by everybody, he pulls down the special chair's recliner and shoots up into the sky, only for Lady Doppler to fucking kill him! Nah, of course he's alive, but he's at his lowest. He lost his chair, he lost Chum, and now he can't stop Phase 2. Then we cut to Roxanne and the annoying-ass Megamind stand trying to find Megamind using the pin she gave him at the beginning of the movie. They find it on the ground in a nearby alley where Megamind is hiding all by himself. He's all based and doomer-pilled until the girls give him a pep talk about never backing down and never giving up. You know, standard movie climax type of bullshit. And then Megamind's all motivated again. But he is forgetting someone.
You don't need to ask.
Chum?
Bro, they did this shit already! God damn it! Meanwhile, the Doom Syndicate is spending hours just trying to open a fucking door. They have all the powers to rob banks and break out of prisons, but I guess they can't do much else. So then Megamind, Roxanne, and Chum devise a plan to break in and stop the launch. And of course, the annoying-ass Megamind stan joins the crew for the operation. This is then followed up by a very stupid back-and-forth montage of the crew shopping in a store for materials while the Doom Syndicate tries breaking down the door. Back to the store, back to the door, back to the store, back to the door. Finally, they open the fucking door, and just as they're about to start Phase 2, the Doom Syndicate gets in a pointless argument over who is the real leader of the group.
Are we really gonna keep arguing this point?
We are!
On the other side of the building, Chum and the annoying-ass Megamind stand break in through a vent, while Roxanne and Megamind use tennis balls as a distraction. tennis balls. How the hell is this big rock motherfucker getting beat by goddamn tennis balls? Jesus Christ, that looks like dog shit. But Chum gets wrapped up by the vent security system, so he has to eject himself out of his bowl. Gasping for water, he just barely makes it into the lunchroom, but right as he's about to stop phase 2, Chum is cornered by none other than the Go Fish Gang. Chum isn't able to stop the launch in time, and Monstrosity begins liftoff to the moon. Roxanne runs to the streets and finds Mayor Dumbfuck, who has no idea what to do and leaves to get lunch. Back at Megamind headquarters, the Go Fish Gang gets their ass beat by Chum, and he's able to shut down phase 2, but sends the city free-falling to its death. Just note that the Go Fish Gang did jack shit this entire movie. They got caught, frozen, unfrozen, and beat for nothing at all. So the Doom Syndicate finds Megamind hiding, and they're gonna kill him, but then he makes them fight over who's leader again and goes back into hiding. Just forward that part. Chum is about to die due to a lack of water, just like I am talking about this fucking movie. So Megamind sends a robotic bird to take him to safety. Finally, Megamind fights the Doom Syndicate, and he easily beats each one of them one by one. Peer Pressure gets coated in cement, Lady Doppler electrocutes herself, Rockman gets hit by a fire truck driven by Roxanne, and Lord Nighty Night gets blown up by the same grenade Megamind gave the girl. And all seems well until they realize the city is still falling. So they head inside and attempt to pull down the emergency lever, but it's too much and everybody is about to die. But then the robotic bird comes back and pulls that shit down himself, saving the city. Yay! Later, the mayor pulls up and is really angry at Megamind. And then Roxanne's all like, you fucking suck at your job. And then he's like, oh yeah? And then one generic title card later, and Roxanne's the mayor now. So the team adds on the annoying ass Megamind stand and the robotic bird, the latter of which takes a fat shit on Megamind's arm. A perfect summary for this movie, and the end. But wait, hold up. Is this a Marvel movie? Cause we got a goddamn post-credit scene. Oh my god, there's a fucking show too. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I hated watching this shit, man. Way to take a beloved movie that only recently began getting the praise it deserved, and then releasing this trash of a sequel just to make money. This might actually be the worst animated movie I've ever seen in my life, and I've watched fucking Dougal. So moral of the story, there's no Easter Bunny, there's no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Megamind 2. Thanks again, Surfshark, for sponsoring today's video, and make sure to click the link below to get an extra 3 months free when you sign up. Goodbye!